My present reality is unlivable and unbearable. I can't keep these painful emotions and events from coming my way. It shouldn't be this way.
Hey friend, it sounds like you could use some reality acceptance skills.
Reality acceptance? How do I do that? I really hate my current reality.
That sounds very challenging. Do you feel like you cannot keep painful emotions and events from coming your way?
No matter what I do, it feels like reality is just suffering, and I hate this. It shouldn't be like this.
Do you think you could trust me to try a reality acceptance skill called radical acceptance?
Honestly, whatever helps. My current reality is incredibly unbearable. I'm having a hard time accepting it normally. What is radical acceptance?
Okay. In this context, radical means all the way, complete and total. It is accepting in your mind, your heart, and your body. It is what happens when you stop fighting reality, stop throwing tantrums because reality is not what you want it to be in the current moment, and you let go of bitterness.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this skill. What has to be accepted?
Great question. Reality is as it is. The facts about the present and the facts about the past are what they are, regardless of whether or not we like them. There are limitations on the future for everyone, but only realistic limitations need to be accepted.
Okay, so what does that mean about my reality? I feel like my reality is pointless right now.
I get that. Remember, everything has a cause, including events that cause you pain and suffering.
Yeah, I've gathered that, DBT fairy. What does that mean for me?
Great question. In this context, it means life can be worth living even with painful events in it.
Really?
Yes, really. And do you know why it is so important and helpful to accept reality as it is?
No, I don't.
Because rejecting reality does not change reality.
It kind of sounds like a fortune cookie.
Yeah, it does a little bit. Do you want to know more?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Changing reality requires first accepting reality. We can remember pain can't be avoided. It's nature's way of signaling to us that something is wrong. When we reject reality, we turn pain into suffering.
Ignoring, numbing out, and rejecting my reality has led me to feel very miserable lately.
Yes, that's because refusing to accept reality as it is can keep us stuck in painful emotions like bitterness, sadness, anger, shame, or other painful emotions.
Yes, that tracks with my current experience.
It can be helpful to remember that initially accepting reality as it is can lead to a deep sadness. However, usually a great peace follows that.
Okay, that makes sense. So in a way, rejecting reality is me kind of creating my own personal hell daily.
That's a great metaphor. I'm going to build on that and say often the path out of someone's personal hell is through misery. By refusing to accept the misery that is part of climbing out of this hell, we inevitably fall back in.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to radically accept reality as it is and just kind of be against change, stay as I am.
Well, now, hold on. Radical acceptance is not approval, compassion, love, passivity, or against change.
Oh, well, that's great to know. Are there any other factors that could get in the way of me doing this successfully?
Yes. The first factor that can get in the way is very simple. You don't have the skills yet to accept the really painful events of your current reality as they are.
That makes sense. Everybody's on their own individual journey when it comes to healing, and without the proper skills, it might be more painful for others than for some to accept reality as it is.
Exactly. Another factor that can get in the way is believing that if you accept the painful event, you are making light of it or approving of the facts, and that nothing will be done to change or prevent future painful events from happening.
I think I'm understanding.
Great. And there's one more factor. Do you think you can guess it?
Emotions?
Exactly. Emotions can very much get in the way. Things like unbearable sadness, anger at the people or group that caused the painful event, rage at the injustice of the world, or overwhelming shame about who you are, or guilt about your own behavior.
That was a lot.
It really can be. Do you want some time to sit with this? I can come back and walk with you a step-by-step later when you're ready.
Honestly, that would be incredible.
Okay, talk soon.